Hello students, this is your science revision video. In this video we will revise unit 6 air, water and garbage. The sources of water are lakes, ponds, rivers. The water that we use come from groundwater sources such as wells and hand pumps. The uses of water: drinking, maintaining hygiene, domestic activities, agriculture, producing materials in industries. Now let us see the water cycle. It comprises of 5 steps: evaporation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation and collection. All the 5 steps are explained here. Causes of floods: heavy rainfall, global warming, clogged drains and deforestation. Now let us see the effects of flood. It damages the crops, loss of shelter, death of animals and humans and damage to property. Droughts are caused by lack of sufficient water in an area over a long period of time. During this time, the people switch to groundwater sources for meeting their water needs. Thus, it leads to the overuse and exhaustion of groundwater. Conservation of water. Water can be conserved in the following ways: turning off the tap when we are not using it, using less water for washing clothes, taking 5-minute showers, using wastewater for flushing, using leftover water for other purposes. Along with these, not flushing unnecessarily, watering plants in morning or evening only, growing plants that require less water, fixing leaking taps, making mulch around the plants, cleaning without using water. These are the ways in which we can save the water. Rainwater harvesting is also a method to conserve water. This is a technique of collecting and storing rainwater for later use. 2 types of rainwater harvesting is there: rooftop and surface runoff. In first, what we do, the rainwater is collected on the rooftop and then it flows into a tank. In surface runoff, the water is collected in drains and allowed to flow to the ground. The properties of air. Air is all around us. Air occupies space. Air has weight. When we move higher, air gets rarer or thinner. Waste are of 2 types: biodegradable and non-biodegradable. You can see the difference between these both. Biodegradable waste, it do not harm the environment, but non-biodegradable waste, it do not get decomposed and it harm the environment. Study the differences very carefully. Segregation of waste means separating the waste products. This helps in proper disposal. In blue bins, we add materials that can be reused. For example, plastic, metals, glass. Green bins are used for disposing plant and animal waste. We can decompose the biodegradable waste by a process known as composting. It produces manure which can add to soil to promote the growth. These are the steps for composting. We can use these steps at our home to decompose the biodegradable waste. Vermicomposting. Vermi means worm and compost means breakdown. In this method, we used worms to break down the waste products, to decompose them. This method is quite environment friendly. It do not require any chemicals. But there are some things which we should not place in the vermicompost. Let us study about those which we should place and which we should not place. You can see Fruit peels, paper, leaves, these all we can decompose. But oil, meat, vinegar, these type of things we should not decompose. So biodegradable waste plus red worms, it makes vermicompost. Landfill. It is a site for disposal of waste materials. It is used for waste disposal, which is used all around the world. Waste is spread over the landfill and covered with a layer of soil. These are the negative effects of landfill on the environment: air pollution, water pollution, loss of habitat, and diseases. I think you might have seen the landfill. It's located near Rudrapur on the Sitarganj road. To deal with the waste, we should follow these 5 R's: refuse, repurpose, recycle, reuse, and reduce. You can go through this list and the proper management of waste should be done. That's it for today, students. Revise your concepts very carefully. Have a great day ahead.